30 days to go for that big exam for which you all are preparing and working really, really hard since months or even years. 1 month left. What should be the plan? What should be the strategy now so that you can give your best in this very, very important exam of your lives? So today I am here with you, Dr. Himani Joshi, your original guru for oral and maxillofacial surgery from DBMCI MDS, telling you about this 30-day preparation strategy for NEET 2024. Now, when I talk about strategy, I have to deal with two types of students. All right, there are two types of students who are preparing right now. Student 1, it's that student, and it can be you, who has dedicatedly focused way, who has made a timetable, who has done the first revision, the second revision, the third revision, who is sticking to the timetable, who did not falter, who's really worked hard all this time and is still following the schedule which he or she has made for himself. Okay, so the first student is a student who is following the timetable. According to this timetable, you have already done your third revision in January. Now, Feb and March, all you have to do is a superficial fourth revision and a brush up. So for the first student, my advice would be stay undisturbed. You know that flower which you can see here, that's about to bloom. You have worked really hard and you can see the other side vaguely. You know, there is some vagueness because obviously the exam is not over, but you are happy with your preparation. It is the student 1 are all those students who are confident, who are happy with their preparations. For you guys, the strategy would be stay undisturbed. Nothing can disturb your peace of mind unless you allow it to do it. This is the last minute. This is the last moment. There will be a lot of distractions, lot of physical distractions, lot of emotional distractions, lot of mental distractions. But you guys have to stand straight. Just continue the way you have been doing. Your strategy remains unchanged. You have to finish your fourth revision by from 1st Feb to 8th March. Whatever timetable you have made for yourselves, you have to stick to that timetable. You have to continue the same thing without getting tired. I know you guys will not get tired because you've already done your revisions very nicely. You are on your track, you are confident, and you will also be happy at this point. So you are seeing that flower about to bloom. Just stay undisturbed. Don't let anything, don't go and eat out. Don't go and roam about on a bike so that you catch some cold. Just stay safe. Stay undisturbed. Complete your revisions from 1st to 8th March. That is it. I will come to your strategy very, very soon. The other kind of student is my dear student number 2. You have worked hard, but you have made certain, you have been a little lazy somewhere. You are on your second revision or you are on your third revision, but you have some subjects pending. You have some questions pending, some papers pending. You think your mind is too small to fit all the 19 subjects. Yes, the mind is too small. But the dream can still be big. You still have enough time to dream big, to get through into your college, into your branch of choice, just by doing a smart strategy in these last 30 days. All right. So what I would want to tell you is, don't stop believing in yourself. Don't. This is not the time to stop believing in yourself. Start believing in your preparations. You might not be confident. Still, start believing that whatever you will do will give fruit results, good fruits. Be optimistic, be very, very positive, and continue with your preparations. So, set peace of mind as the highest goal. Shanti rakho. That is the most important thing I want all of you to do. Stay calm. Whether you are student 1, whether you are student 2. इस पॉइंट पे आके we don't want to crash. So peace of mind should be your topmost priority. And organize everything in your life around peace of mind. 4 घंटे पढ़ लिया, नहीं पढ़ना, आधे घंटे के लिए उठ जाओ, बट 4 घंटे पढ़ के ही उठो. ठीक है? Take small breaks. It is okay. But finish whatever timetables, whatever schedules you have made for yourselves. All right. So coming to the strategy per se, for student number 1, who is my rank aspirant. Okay. Those who consider themselves under the student 1 category, you guys are now fighting for a rank. You will be selected. You will be getting a government college. You will be getting a branch of your choice. But you want everything. You want a rank now. You want to be in the top 50. You want to be in the top 10. You want to be in the top 3. So you are the rank aspirant. Start thinking like a ranker. All right. For you, your 3rd revision is already completed in January. Your 4th revision, which you are doing with the final lap, which is the best way to practice your MCQs, your clinical questions. You're already doing the final lap, and you will be finishing your final lap schedules by, say, 8th March. Your last brush up will be in the last 10 days of March. That is 9 to say 17 March. Okay, or 8 to 17 March for that matter. Your last 10 days will be your brush up. Till that time, continue finishing your 4th revision. And in your 4th revision, what should be your focus? 3 things. PYQs. Practice doing as many PYQs from your GTs, from your PYQ full papers, recall papers, from whatever books that you have done. So PYQs, remember, is the most important source for you right now. Second, whatever hand notes, slips, sticky notes, charts that you have made for yourselves. These are the things that you have made after a lot of hard work. These are the things that you probably are forgetting. Okay. Factual things. You have already made your charts. You have already made your notes. These are the facts which have high probability of coming in the exam. 1 revision, 2 revision is as good as 0 revision. So don't stop at 2 revisions. Don't think that they are so lengthy notes, there are so many charts, I will not revise them. No. These are your most important facts that you yourself have collected. So don't be lazy in revising these hand notes. Please revise these hand notes very, very nicely. All right. In these hand notes, you have to give equal importance to part A and part B. Equal importance. You are fighting for a rank. Okay. Your part B will decide whether you will get, whether you will be eliminated from the exam or whether you will be in. But your part A will decide your rank. So give equal weightage to part A subjects and part B subjects. Your clinical sciences is very, very important. It is 140 out of 240 questions is your clinical sciences. But the 100 out of 240 questions in part A will be the ones which will decide your rank. So don't think biochemistry or DADH or materials or medicine or surgery is not important or less important. Give equal weightage to part A and part B, and that will actually create the dream that you are dreaming, convert you from an aspirant to a ranker. So this is the strategy for the student number 1 who is on track, who is doing the revisions, and this is the last leg that he has to follow. For my student number 2, you don't have time. Maybe you have missed a few days, maybe you have a few days less than the other friends. For you, it is more about selection. It is more about getting selected, that is the getting a qualifying score. After you have got a qualifying score, getting a score which will give you a government college seat. After you qualify for a government college seat, it should be the branch of your choice. If this is your dream, if this is what you are looking for, then, excuse me, you have to divide your 30 days into 25 plus 5. You have to divide your 30 days into the first 25 days and the last 5 days. What you will do in the 25 days, if you have to start from now, if you have to start from today, how will you distribute your subjects? You will give more weightage to part B than part A. Okay, your part B will have more weightage than your part A subjects because they have 120 questions against 100 questions. You are more confident in part B. So very smartly, you should give more time and more attention to the part B subjects. How you can do that? So I've made this 25-day timetable for all of you. 1 day for anatomy, 1 day for physio biochem combined, 1 day for patho micro combined, because anatomy will have 14, physio and biochem will have 7 each, patho micro will have 7 each, everything will have 14 except medicine surgery which are 15 each. So one day for all the basic sciences subjects and 2 days for the clinical subjects. Okay, what are you going to do in these days? You are going to do the PYQs like the student 1 is doing. That is the most important part of your preparation. You will do more clinical questions. How can you get access to clinical questions? The final lab is going on where we are discussing only and only clinical and image-based questions. It's a very good strategy. You can go and watch the final lab where every subject's clinical questions are being discussed. You will give more weightage to part B as compared to part A. So in 25 days, you will do your subject brush up. You will read your subject from whatever notes, whatever questions that you have bookmarked that, okay, in anatomy, I'm forgetting these questions. I will only revise the questions that I'm forgetting. In physiology, these are the questions. In medicine, these are the questions. In ortho, these are the questions. So you brush up all the questions that you're forgetting. You give more weightage to the previous year questions. And how you do the previous year questions? Go retrograde. Do the 23 paper first, followed by the 22 paper, followed by 21, followed by 20. Do as many as you can till the 10-year papers. If you can do only 5 years, do 5-year papers, but do it at least 3 times. Do it nicely. If you're doing 10-year papers, do it 3 times. Because unless you do anything 3 times, it's of no use. So if you have done it previously, very good. If you have not done it, do it now. PYQ is the most important thing. All right. And for both of you, for both student 1 and student 2, it's a game of patience. It's all about who keep patience in the calm. It is 30 days for everybody. Even for the one who is not going to qualify in the exam, he also has 30 days. And for the one who is going to get first rank in the exam, he also has 30 days. Everybody is in the same boat. It's how you sail your boat. It's not about who waited. It's about how you waited. It's about how you spent your 30 days is what will make you a ranker. All right. So follow these tips for the best advantage of the last 30 days of your preparation. I wish all the very best to all the aspirants. I know you're working really hard. It's a definite test of patience. NEET is not just a test of MCQs. It's really a test of character. It's a test of patience. And I really pray to God that all of you win this race, win this so-called war, win this situation, and come out emerging as a strong person, as a happy person. All the best to all of you.